we already like the new Wu-Tang of the young art world. So we really just getting started. We've done a lot, but we haven't done anything, and I feel like that's the scary part because we're not even in our prime yet.
The work ethic that we have in this group is mind blowing. You know what I'm saying?
It was like we all knew each other already, and we all really just met each other in that setting.
I've never seen this before. Someone who's different, passionate about what they want to do, and actually has their own style.
So we're all trying to figure something out because we all know that it's going to take a team to build that empire. But I really like the vibe that we all have.
Stone cold with the flex, stone cold with the flex. Shit it on my old ex, shit it on my old ex. She don't wanna see me stunt, so she blocked me off her Instagram. But I'm still going ham, and I'm still going ham. Doing donuts in the lamb.
We saw a need in the field of production assistance and how it was very hard for those trying to get into the business and those that were those employers that were trying to find people and having a very difficult time finding a network. So we thought that if there was a need for it, that we could probably provide that need, and it kind of blossomed from there, bringing in more people.
It was really early on in all of our education, still trying to figure things out, but I think we all took in the time to make sure like everything looked nice, everything sounded nice. We've always just been working together, making sure that we had the top quality production for the interviews that we believe need to be out there.
Like anything else, it was an idea. We just put a plan of action, and that's how we got here.
We'll pull up in the Jag, Hellcats out the bag, laughing to the bank, and I'm making all these hating ass nigga mad.
My name is Ajay Berry from Atlanta, Georgia, and I act, I direct, which I did Light Waves, played Pat. First off, the first day on set, we were at this house. Everybody was just meeting everybody. Coolest crew I work with and set and cast I work with on any project yet. So that whole moment and still the people to this day, that was, I think it was like 2 years ago. And still to this day, people are still talking to each other. So that was actually pretty cool, even without having worked together. I think it was like a total of 6 days of shooting. And I think I did 3. So just from those 3 days, like people, still talk to people that they're in LA now, but still kind of, they're cool. So we talk to each other. And after that, we did a club scene that was same thing. Like, I think that was the first time the entire cast was together. So you got to meet everybody and just talk to everybody. It was kind of cool seeing everyone, their different relationships, both in the series versus in real life. Just seeing everybody talking and seeing everybody, communicate. So I like how it brings people together. The first time I heard about it was Imani hit me up on, I think it was backstage. And he sent me a message about, playing the role, and he was just telling me about it, sent me the breakdown of like what it was, the character breakdown, and just told me about it. So I heard about it first through Imani, who invited me onto the project. And then from there, it was meeting, everyone else, meeting, Markia, and then, everyone that was filming. So from there, it was just all downhill. Everything just kind of came together once Imani hit me up that first time. Like, it was a series that kind of followed, my character was Pat, who in the like 90s, early 90s. Big shout out to VBU, definitely for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for bringing me out to do this interview. You got me reflecting on stuff. And thank you for Lightwave, because Lightwave was definitely the most fun set I worked on. Thank you, a bunch of thank yous.
My name is Corey. I'm from Jamaica, and my role in VBU is I'm the graphic designer. I'm the one who created the logo, so the VBU World logo. I also created the VBU Entertainment logo, and then I do the Lightwave magazines. We are unique. We need to be unique. So for Lightwave, it has to be different. Like, it has to be different from anything that anyone has seen. And being creative and being from a different background and culture, I think I have a extra addition and skill to actually put my own spin, my own flair, because I try to dress, with that type of swag and flair, because I am successful. So my work has to be successful, and with Lightwave, I feel like that's like the perfect name, because you never heard of a Lightwave magazine before. It's cool, It's fire and it just gets straight to the point. Me, I want the covers to pop. I want the color scheme to be unique. I want the pictures to be eye-catching topics. With all the people that's already on our team, I'm just happy to be the guy to go-to when shit needs to get done. Because I feel like in order to progress and to move and to keep going up, you need to get stuff out the way, checking everything off in order to be successful. Because I don't know about anybody else, but me personally, I know I'm going to be successful. Like, I've been doing that since I was young. So just being that guy that they can depend on and like actually rely upon to get stuff done is actually fire. You know, we are definitely more than just a group of people. We are actually a team, a family. You know, it's VBU gang. So yeah.
My name is Markia Janae. I'm from Atlanta, Metro Atlanta area. Me and Monty's relationship started from way back in the days, from school days, and then we reconnected through social media, reconnected through our projects and our crafts. So prior work I've done with VBU would include the styling I did for the State Lines project. And then from there, I transitioned into the media department, where I was hostess and with my co-host Dev, and we do the One Vibe interview series. So I definitely want to make sure that we tell the guests that we bring on, tell their story the best way possible. By asking the right questions, making sure we do our jobs. Everybody that we talked to and that we met have been so great so far, and they've all had great messages. So it's the more that we grow, the more people hear their messages. So that's what I'm rooting for. So one unique story I have since working with VBU, I would say when we all met together, the whole cast was together in one place. It was the club scene, and it was like the first time we were just all together. So I think that was the dopest memory I have or experience I've had with them. So the vibes were just, as I mentioned earlier, like it was like we all knew each other already, and we all really just met each other in that setting, and we all had stuff to do, jobs to do, and we were all helping each other and just getting it done.
My name is Richie Pinnock. My role in VBU is the Chief Financial Officer. I control the finances and try to keep this whole organization afloat. He needed someone with a finance background and finance mindset to help him kind of fulfill his vision. And I believed in it. I thought there was a need. I believed that I could play my part and make it successful, because most businesses, you can have all the idea for it, the vision for it, but you need a team and you need someone with the business mindset to make it profitable and make it run. And I think that's what I really bring to the table. I do find all the ways that we can become successful financially through all of our endeavors. So, I'm the first line of defense when it comes to any type of financial decisions. I'd say the best moment of VBU is when we come together, all of us, and come up with an idea and the excitement that's in the room. When, all right, somebody will come up with an idea and we kind of all run it through. All right, this is feasible. Is this practical? Can this happen? And we're working through all the ways that it can fail. And then once we get there, it's like, all right, now what are all the ways that this can be successful? And then, when all those things kind of coincide and you kind of look at each other like, man, this can actually work. I think this is going to work. And that excitement that's in the room, and then actually, putting whatever that we came up with into place, and, putting it out there and seeing the reaction. I think that's the best thing and the most exciting part of VBU so far, at least for me, is, creating something with everybody, running through the pros and cons, and then, having the confidence to say, all right, this is going to work. We're going to put this out there, and then seeing a positive review, positive reaction with our audience. I think that's the best part.
So my name is Kai Hunt. I'm the lighting person, and I also do some camera work. I worked on World of Wars, and I worked on One Vibe. One unique story with VBU was on the set of World of Wars, and it was raining. It was raining. This set was, oh man, this set was crazy. This set was crazy. We were in the middle of somebody's, like, it was the forest or the woods. It was in the middle of the woods of somebody's backyard. They had a whole bunch of land. And long story short, I had to shoot a scene where the soldiers were walking through the high grass. It's the intro scene. And as I'm shooting, I'm on the ground. I don't care about none of the rain. I don't care. I don't have a jacket on. I got the VBU shirt that they printed out. And long story short, I'm shooting and I end up on the ground. And it was an ant pile all over. Everybody's getting bit by ants. Mosquitoes, everything. And we were running out of light, and I noticed the ending part of this scene is just one last shot. I needed to put the light in a tree. I didn't have any ladder. I had to literally climb up the tree. I had to get some help. Somebody pushed me up, climbed up the tree, had them pass me the light, walked over, climbed the branches, not knowing if there's any spiders around. I'm seeing spiders. I'm not even caring. I'm like, I gotta put this light up here. It's gonna work. Got the battery pack, still raining. I got like trash bags around my lights on the backside so it doesn't mess with my equipment. And I end up putting the light on there. We get the shot, and next thing I know, my adrenaline was rushing so much I didn't realize that I was getting bit by ants the whole time. So all while I'm filming, nothing happening. I look at my body, it's just burning. Like, it's just burning. It's itching. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, pack up was so crazy because I'm the only one running while everybody's like walking. And by the time I got home, took a shower, I seen all these ant bites and everything like that. It was crazy, but it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Seeing that intro, it was all worth it. Definitely. My goal for VBU is to get the productions that we have award-winning, like get them the awards. I want to shock people with our productions. I want to shock them and really set a tone.
My name is Devonair. I go by Spence. As of right now, I'm one of the hosts for the interview series with Markia, my co-host. And it's been pretty dope, man. I'm loving it. I was contacted on Instagram, and I was kind of taken back a little bit because I was like, okay, who would recommend me? You know, I was shocked. I was interested, to say the least. And once I heard about what was going on and the vision, you know, I definitely wanted to be a part. So once Imani pulled me and Markia together, and I saw everything for the first time, I was impressed, and I knew that it was going to be something that could definitely take off in the long run. One of my favorite sets would probably be Miss Cameron. The interview, it just flowed so naturally with Cameron, man, and just the way she talked about her husband as well. Just hearing how he had her back and the support she has, it was inspiring, to say the least.
My name is Terrell Prince. I usually am helping with setup for the lighting and camera work and audio production. All of the One Vibe interviews that we do, I'm usually a big part of that, and that's probably one of my favorite things that I'm doing, setting up, especially with the stage that we do and all the lights that go around making that. It looks very complex, but it's just something that we enjoy doing. Imani and Malik, the whole team knows that if there's something I can do to add to the shot, to add to the projects, I'm willing to do it because I want this to be the best that it can be.
With the Wu-Tang Clan, we coming. We don't need nobody else to believe in us. We ain't out here crying for nobody who don't believe in us. We don't care. We gonna do our thing, and you gonna see it eventually. That's how we feel.
When I say I got bitches that'll kill for nigga, I want line. Baby AK brought down, we slime. These niggas be bitches, I don't pay them no mind. I'ma stick to the streets, niggas ain't like my kind. Better watch it, you fool, and sit back and act stupid, I ain't wasting no time. Niggas said I'm a snake, I'ma show them who slime. Plus I really got niggas that slide when it's time. Yeah, quarterback, yeah. Get his ass picked like a quarterback. a quarterback. Get your ass picked like a quarterback.